Welcome to New Business in Later Life, where we prove that it's never too late to pursue your entrepreneurial dreams. You will meet remarkable individuals who launch successful businesses over 50, sharing their stories, challenges, and enthusiasm. Your host, Ildiko, is a former social housing professional, textile designer, and teacher who described herself as a life artist. She is now a property professional, business network host, and facilitator of the Entrepreneurs Club. Subscribe now to hear these inspiring stories every week.
So what's the most rewarding part of being self-employed?
Actually, going back to my grandson, I can look after him during the week. I take the day off to look after him. I do get like the odd phone call, which is fine because I can answer it. And I just make sure that I catch up on my emails Thursday evening or Friday. And so far this year it's worked.
Awesome.
And that is very rewarding. When I had my cafe many years ago, people would say, oh, it's really good to be self-employed. And I'm like, yeah, it is. And there's bank holiday weekend and I'd be working double shifts.
Yeah, it's kind of like you give up the 9 to 5 to work 24/7.
To have the lettings, I can be a little bit more flexible. I can do my shopping during the week. I don't have to do it, Saturday with a lot of people or Friday evening or something. I can. Many of time I've been shopping and had a landlord call. You just have to answer it and that's
Just stop in the aisle and...
Well, you do, because other people do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So do you find that being self-employed has given you time freedom?
I work a lot harder than when I was employed, than being employed. I work a lot harder, but I work hard because I work hard for myself.
Yes.
And I enjoy that. And I think that's why people go with self-employed. A lot of people who are self-employed work a lot harder than if they were employed. Yeah, but at the end of the day, you can pat yourself on the back because you know you've done a good job in your own business.
It's a very different kind of inspiration, isn't it?
It is, yeah. We work harder, but my time is more flexible.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful reward in itself, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Do you have a personal routine?
Business-wise, I have a routine. Person-wise, no. No. That's something that the dog gets walked and I get my work done. But there's always dishes in the sink. There's always washing to be done.
Well, that's really quite nice that you get out with the dog because it does two things.
Oh.
One, you get your daily exercise of walking around, and two, you get a lot of fresh air.
Yeah.
And that's super important. Do you find that you use a dog walk to
refresh?
Let you,
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Thinking time.
Yeah.
So how does that benefit you?
I do a lot of social media just to keep Plymlet's name out there. And I can be slumped in front of the laptop, being very non-productive. And then I just think, just walk the dog around the block, 8 minutes. Walk the dog. That's all it takes just to go around the block. And you come back refreshed, better than having a cup of coffee. Come back refreshed, and then you just crack on with what you have to do.
Do you use little systems like you work for 90 minutes and then take the dog out?
I do actually. I've got on my wall in my little office, I've got what I have to do and how long I need to do it for. And I set the Alexa as a timer. And then sometimes, in between, I might nip out, put some clothes out on the line and different things like that, which when you work from home, you can do. It doesn't always work that way. But when I take my break, then, yeah.
Yeah, I know the feeling when
yeah.
the housework suddenly takes over. It's like, no, I need to get back to the office and do some work.
You really do need to sort of like think those dishes will just have to wait. Because if you were in work, in the office, I'm on my own, so a dishwasher isn't much good for me. So it's just me. So, but the dishes do pile up. But we're not here to talk about dishes.
No, we're not here to talk about dishes. We are here to talk about what are your greatest challenges.
Challenges.
The
government with their new rules and regulations coming out. Once they come out, and we know what's happening, then everything will be fine. But it's the build-up, isn't it? It's the build-up to it. Nobody knows what's going to happen. We've got the media talking about, yes, yeah.
Fear mongering.
They do. They scaremonger people. A lot of money goes into owning a property, and people are just, I'm fed up with this. I'm going to sell up, or make it into a holiday accommodation.
And that you kind of get sick of the situation, don't you? And it's all just speculation. Wait till the day, and then you know.
Yeah, people are speculating. People who like Property Mark. I'm not saying specifically Property Mark, but people who are in that sort of area, and they say, "Oh, this is happening and that's happening." Well, we don't know yet.
Is it kind of the same with all the changes coming for landlords early next year? That people are just coming out with all these speculative ideas, or
well, we can read what's in the bill. We can read it and we can see what it is that they want to do. But I think we've got another 7 lots of House of Commons and all like that for it to go through yet. But they are rushing it through, and something will happen. Something will come in, but we just have to wait and see.